well.
Right, right.
Because even with a bad map, he still gets them pretty close.
Yeah. Alright, well let's go ahead and jump into the second game we have here. Lacante versus Durgobach.
Indeed.
You ready to start this?
I'm ready.
Alright, gonna start in 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so we have Lacante to the south of the map as blue. Durgobach. I need to get used to saying his name, it's too difficult. Durg to the northeast in purple. Not wine anymore, it's not wine. Everyone rejoice. Ugh.
Alright, and check out, this is a great base to proxy. You've got water all around and you've got a high ground base on the outside. So we'll see if Durgobach sees that and takes advantage of it, or whether he tries something else. I'm going to go ahead and turn the visibility on dual
It's risky
command.
though, because it's right in the route that Lacante will be taking every time he leaves his base. There's no other routes out of here. Looking at this map, it's very swampy. It's almost like a marsh.
Yeah.
Lots of cliffs everywhere. And Durg has a great base for some sort of defensive play. Only 2 entrances, and they're both fairly tight.
And that base in the east there is pretty well defended, unless Lacante decides to have some hawks. But he doesn't have any. He doesn't have hawks right now. He does have pigeons.
He does have pigeons, so he can get some high ground vision.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and
But
turn the
all those trees around make it difficult.
Yeah, definitely. So we'll go ahead and turn the dual commander vision back on. This is what each commander is seeing. We're going to go ahead and keep that on during most of the game, so you have a better idea of what vision really means in this game.
That's a great little tool there. So we have both players going with their 7 farm warrens and then going 8 farm and another warren. So they're playing pretty mirror right now.
Right, mirrored squirrels. I know last tournament we saw a lot of squirrel balls. I've seen a couple of this tournament in the replays, but the change to skunks has fixed that for the most part. Skunks now absolutely wreck squirrels.
Change to squirrels with the 5 HP is what really did it. And skunks are really dominant right now with the 30 seconds of complete area control. And in some of those games, that's 10% of the match length.
Right, both players grabbing an expansion. Lacante throwing out a turret to defend against that water. Durgobach going for some ferrets. Let's see how he puts those into play. He does have a pigeon out. He's got pigeons out, so those ferrets will be able to see up onto high ground.
Both players are using pigeons. It's pretty unusual. It's nice to see pigeons be used a little bit more.
After that,
Lacante is bringing his units to the back of his base. Okay, he's just moving around.
Alright, both players taking almost identical timings right now, with the exception of the one turret.
A very mirrored player. They seem to have similar styles from what we've seen so far. But Lacante is going for skunks. It's going to be very useful against those squirrels there.
Especially in that swampy region right in the middle there. That's going to be a death zone once the skunks get out.
It's a really interesting battleground here.
Alright, but the ferrets are out. So we'll see how Durgobach decides to use these ferrets. Again, he's got those pigeons to see on the high ground. He's going to go ahead and take out this
He's got a lot
tournament.
of food. He's got a lot of food to do whatever he wants with. He's going for snakes now. Snakes, good all-round tier 2 in my opinion. Just good for filling out your army. Very good against a lot of tier 2 threats like falcons.
Ooh, and Durgobach has gone for a badger.
Oh, okay.
Lacante's jumped up to a couple more tier 2 warrens. Lacante's gonna drag around this swamp saying, no thanks, not gonna fight through that. Perhaps
I think he would have had a good fight in that swamp though, although with that MG nest that would have made it very difficult. And Durg is going in for an attack at the same time it seems. Or maybe he sees that something's up, he's not liking this. Yep, he's going to start bombing at Lacante's main. Well, not main, it's expansion, but the pigs keep dodging the shots. And in the meantime, Lacante's attacking Durg's main right here, takes out Warren. Durg's forces coming to clean up, but Lacante cleans them up. It's a very strong army.
And those ferrets are gonna get taken down by snakes. Meanwhile, all this blue fog is left over, taking out any reinforcements that might start to come through. Still 14 farms to 14. So a couple of Warrens lost for Durgobach, but overall, both players, looks like Lacante has a larger army value right now. And both players
Doug has his Badger out. He has the Badger out.
Alright, let's see what he can do with this Badger. That is a lot of tier 1s for Lacante.
And Durg is trying to build skunks now to get his points. And here we go, here comes the Badger.
And it's been poisoned right away. At the front of the army.
Oh no, he's reached the Warren. Unless this gets taken out, that Warren's going to go down. And that is a valuable Warren.
Ooh, and those pigeons are healing that Badger.
Doug pulls back, he doesn't take out the Bull Warren. That's going to be a big deal.
Maybe he can't see that. That is a little bit hidden by those trees.
Yeah, that makes it very interesting.
But his Badger was very low on health, and I think maybe he wanted to, save that Badger more than he wanted to take out that tier 2 or tier 3 Warren. And that boar is out now.
Those pigeons, that makes sense. It's going to take a while for him to heal up, and Doug's going for another expansion now. Let's look at army value quickly.
Alright.
Lacante's just got ahead in army value with those with that boar. And with all his tier 2 units. And look how many tier 1 units he has. 18 squirrels are on the way.
Jeez.
Dirk has lots of his force in MG nests right on the front line. You see that?
Yeah. And that boar isn't going to be fantastic against those. Maybe he can hit 2 at one time. He can tank a lot of that damage.
Oh, and here we go.
Wow!
Oh, that's just going to get roasted.
That boar doing massive amounts of damage, but Skunk Fog on both sides, forcing both players to back off a little bit. One skunk dies. Ante is going to go ahead and take out this expansion here.
Yeah.
Oh, and that Badger's on 1 health, being healed by pigeons alone.
Oh, it's gonna live. It doesn't. Does it have poison? It's still poison.
It does. It's still poison.
Pigeons need to stay there.
It's got 4 pigeons around it though, so hopefully it'll be able to survive.
1 HP Badger.
Ooh.
Kante takes out that base fully, and that badger's healed now. It's lost the poison. It lives again.
All right.
Doug doing a very good job of keeping it alive. How's he gonna keep it alive against this massive force?
Ooh, especially if it starts on the high ground.
And Doug, remember, he doesn't have the turret advantage anymore. His turrets are down. So this is going to be an even worse fight, and that badger goes down immediately.
Oh, and it's melted.
Oh.
I can't believe I just watched that badger go down so quickly. That breaks my heart. Oh, no.
The DPS of all the squirrels behind it. Yeah, at least 8 squirrels behind it at that point. Still alive, shooting.
And that boy is just going to roast through that windmill. Main base of Durgobach is down.
That's Doug's main. But look, Doug's gone for that little expansion, the hidden one.
Ah, down here, yep.
Turreting up to try and contain himself in.
Oh, I really hope this works. Both players on about equal farms. Lacante is going to start building a couple more farms right now. Durgobach is really hurting. He's got 400 food though.
Base now. Doug's got a lot. Yeah, he's got a lot of food free. It'll be interesting to see what he does with it. He doesn't have a lot of army though, so he's going to need to do something. If Lacante just goes now and finishes him off, that'll be devastating. Lacante seems to want to heal his badger up a bit, boar up a bit more. And,
but Durgobach's going to fill out that entire base at one time.
Wow.
So many farms, all at once. Meanwhile, he's going to use whatever forces he has left to try and defend against this boar.
Not gonna work. That boar is just gonna roast this windmill away.
Durgobach sounding the retreat, gonna back away from that attack.
He now has that expansion up and running though, but with all those farms bought, how long can he survive? Well, he can survive 5 minutes, potentially.
Ooh, and remember that, look, I guess Lacante didn't see it. He didn't see that base up there. He had pigeons, so he could just start taking out farms if he wanted to. But I don't think he spotted it yet.
Saw it.
Yeah, he doesn't know that it's a base yet.
And at this point, Lacante's behind in farms.
Wow.
I think at this point he needs to sell something and just either build more farms or just go for an attack right now.
Yeah, he's got like 4 times the army value right now. So
that
he needs to push in
could take
right
down
now.
all those MG nests.
That's true. He's got that area of effect, so the boar can hit all 4 of them at one time.
And all the squirrels behind it, potentially.
So what is
he needs to attack. I don't know what he's waiting for. That boar's at full health.
He doesn't have anything building. Maybe he's just...
Doug has a ferret now.
Maybe he's just being indecisive. Oh no.
Oh, he spots the low ground advantage.
Oh, he's seen that now. That army of Durgobach is gonna sit on the high ground. I think he's just gotta push through. With every passing moment, Durgobach is catching up to him.
12 squirrels out for Durg now, which it still isn't much against the boar, but he's just being artilleried away.
Ooh, 2 free shots going down on that snake.
He needs to make something happen. Durg is regrouping very effectively here. He's got a lot of food ready. 300 food.
Ooh, closer and closer, the army values come together. What's Durgobach gonna do with this 400 food he's got?
I don't know. He's always going in this little alcove.
All right.
He's building another badger.
He's building another badger in the corner. Oh no. I don't know.
In the low ground.
I don't know if Lacante saw that in time. He sees that
did.
front door. It's definitely, at this point, I think an assault on the front door is not out of the question.
Oh, Lacante's going for another assault on the low ground. He's gonna take out some pigs.
All right, 1 pig down.
1 pig.
2 pigs.
2 pigs. Okay, and then he has to retreat. But they immediately start rebuilding. Well, Durg decides against it. Okay. So what's Durg got out right now? He's got 11 squirrels. He's got 2 pigeons. And he's got some ferrets, some skunks on the way, and obviously that badger on the way as well. And look the army value graph. He's catching up. He's catching up slowly while Lacante is just kind of stagnating.
Lacante, of course, having to keep an eye on his economy. He's been trying to build more bases at that northerly expansion, but I think it's hesitation at this point. If he had attacked when he had that larger army value, I guess he couldn't have scouted through. Alright, that badger's out now. Uh-oh. Oh, here badger down to the south.
Oh, it's gonna attack from behind. It's gonna start taking out these windmills. But that gives Lacante a lot of warning.
Is it just gonna let this badger go uncontested, I wonder?
That would be fine, I think.
Pull this entire army. Oh, there's a back door! Look at that back door! Oh, no one saw that. Okay, so just
there's a back door?
Just to the south of the base, he dragged his entire army through the back door and out.
I didn't see that at all.
I don't know if either player was able to see that. And then out through the warrens and the structures.
Well, okay, he's starting to knock on Lacante's original bases, but Lacante doesn't even need to care about them.
Oh, he's gonna buy that
Lacante
base.
sells his boar. Lacante sold the boar so he could rebuild it somewhere else. But look how much food he has. He's building 2 boars.
I don't know if they'll be out in time though. With this army now. Army values have switched.
The army is coming in.
Durgobach is ahead in army value now.
Oh my god. This could go either way.
Especially because Lacante doesn't have either of those boars out right now. He's missing a crucial portion of his army value. Here we go.
Down almost immediately. Here comes the clash. If he can take out that badger, that's going to be a big deal.
Ooh, okay, the badger.
Take out the badger.
Yep.
But all this gas is making it very difficult for Lacante to actually fight here. He's probably going to need to back off. Yeah, he loses that windmill. He sold one of his boar warrens, so he's only got 1 building right now.
And that's not even halfway.
But a lot of Durg's army died, but he's got so much food he can rebuild it. Like, it's not even an issue.
Alright, and Lacante actually coming out ahead in that fight, I think, but...
Oh, Durg's farms just died.
Oh,
Durg's
no.
farms are dying.
And of course, they all die at once, and that badger is stuck in that corner. There's that back door. Let's see if we can bring it up. There it is.
Durg has nowhere where he can build farms. Oh, he's rebuilding the farms on his main. Okay, so he saved farms. And here we go, that badger's gonna start dying again.
Ooh, and it's poisoned. He's gonna stand behind the tier 3 warren, and it's wound up.
Fighting through the choke! He was fighting through a choke with all the skunk gas in it. And now here comes the boar. Doesn't bring it in, which is a wise decision, because that badger was ready to just completely mow down that boar.
And Durgobach doesn't have any pigeons left, so that Badger's gonna keep going down in health, and it's at the front.
That Badger's
The very
gonna die.
front. And that boar's at
There's no
full
way that
health.
Badger lives here. Is the Badger gonna live? Is the Badger really gonna live? Oh my god, it's dying. Okay.
So it did a fair amount of damage. Army value is just about
really
equal.
valuable.
Yeah. Durgobach's.
Lacante, he just needs to push in now. He's got the ball. I really think that's enough.
He doesn't want to fight through that gas though. That could lose him, especially since most of his army is squirrels right now.
That's a good point.
Durgobach only on 2 farms, Lacante on 4.
Though he's going to try and rebuild this base so he can last longer in this game. And he's starting bombing Lacante's warrens again. Lacante needs to do something. That skunk gas is starting to die out, so he brings his army in.
Through that gas, a lot of the squirrels take some hits.
Oh, but his army gets roasted.
It is roasted by the boar.
And Durg doesn't have the Badger anymore. I think either the warren got destroyed or he sold it earlier. I think it must have gotten destroyed.
That skunk puts down a couple last pieces of fog, but it's gonna die. It's late to the party.
What's Lacante going to decide to do here? He can... again, he's at a position where he could probably just end this game.
Mm-hmm.
But is he going to? It's a very long game. We've not seen this many windmills get mined out in a long time. Or farmed out.
Durg is gonna sell those 4 turrets at the front, and Lacante is at the front right now, so if he scouts that there's no turrets there, it's gonna be the end of Durgobach.
Lacante sees that there's no turrets there anymore. The one time he attacks is actually when Durg sold his defenses.
What poor tithing for removing those turrets, unfortunately. Turrets on the high ground. We don't know if they'll get out in time. There is skunk fog up there.
One of them looks like it's gonna get out. Yep, one of them gets out. Oh, the other one gets
2
out
of them are out. So forcing Lacante to back off. Both players on 2 farms. But
this is ridiculous.
Durgobach doesn't have an army. He's got 2 squirrels out, 4 squirrels out.
He's getting more. He's getting more of those 2 farms.
But not on 2 farms. Lacante's still got a boar out.
He can just send it. He can just take all his farms so easily. He doesn't have any pigeons though. I just realized he doesn't have any pigeons out right now.
Not anymore. He doesn't have enough. Doesn't have enough.
Doesn't have enough food.
Yeah. He's probably building a couple more farms too.
Yeah,
look at that.
Up a farm.
So Lacante's got to know at this point that Durgobach has no farms. He just scouted a base that he thought was full. So gotta go in now.
Durg's on a timer now. He needs to get another base up somehow. I don't know how he's possibly gonna do that with Lacante just on border control.
He's got enough food to maybe to keep buying on the.
Durg can only attempt this several times. He can only attempt it one more time if this gets taken out. Lacante's being very indecisive. He can just use that wall there. Here we go. There we go. And those squirrels get eaten up.
And there goes that army. Durgobach's army is gone. Completely gone. A lot of his food gets used up trying to replace it with just 2 squirrel warrens.
Oh, and Durg can't even build a farm.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
Reset the starvation timer then.
So he's at least got 60 more seconds, but I don't think there's anything he can do at this point.
He's got no money.
He's got no. There he goes.
There we go.
That's the surrender. Oh man.
Oh.
That was brutal.
That was quite a game.
So in the end, Lacante pulling that out, but I think there was that one section in the middle where he had 4 times the army value, even with those 4 turrets. That Badger might have been able to push through there. But I guess in a tournament scenario, your brain's rushing around and you don't really know, who you're.
You wanted to try and play it safe, I think.
Yeah, and in the end, he did play it safe and he did end up with that win there. But
with the long plan.
That back door was brutal.
That really was.
Bringing out, I don't know if either player saw it until one of the units walked through it by accident, but. Well, let's go ahead and jump into our 3rd game, right?
Okay, yeah. Foxayers versus Valently.
Alright.